Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whatever the time is in your world. Hey, welcome back for another weave tutorial on a basket. This is going to be a tutorial that'll show you how you can make the solid color going straight up, but the wall colors are different. So here's what we're going to make today. Isn't that cool? Okay, so we're going to be doing the basket weave that I showed you a photo of. It is, I kind of call it the solid line or solid bubble basket weave. So the solid bubble meaning the solid same color bubble going up, and then how to apply the other colors into it and still have the same color continuing on. Alright, so we have our traditional 6 balloons. Squeeze and stretch. Okay, now we're going to do the traditional 4-finger bubble and a pinch twist. Do that again, 4-finger bubble, a second bubble, and a pinch twist. One hiding. Okay, so we've got all 6 now with the pinch twist on them. We're going to do the finishing off to make the wheel, or the base of the basket. And that will be 4 fingers across. Old, new, 4 fingers across, old, new, 4 fingers across, old, new. If you are jumping in straight to this tutorial and you don't know what I'm talking about when I say old, new, and you already know how to do a basket weave, just pop on the quick beginning basket weave and you'll understand the old, new. So you take you always grab the new balloon, old balloon. And there. Now, squeeze and stretch. Okay. Now you're going to take your red balloon. You'll need 2 red balloons and 2 yellow balloons to do this. So you take your red balloon, you go ahead and make your beginning spacer bubble. Take your red balloon, wrap around on the top, and tie a knot going around the black balloon. Cut off the excess. I'm going to wrap it a little bit. This red balloon I'm using has been in my bag of stuff for a while. So it's because I've been doing a lot of tutorials. So make your bubble, And you make your spacer bubble. And you wrap around. Now instead of grabbing the new bubble, you're continuing on with the old balloon. Now you got another bubble and another spacer bubble. Squeeze and stretch. Spacer bubble. And you're at the end. Now you're still going to feed it through. So this helps tighten it up. If you wrap it around, that's okay, but feed it through. It actually kind of tightens it up. Ah, my knot didn't knot around the balloon. That's okay. We're gonna break this off and we're gonna tie it. I'll show you how the knot's supposed to be on that beginning again. There. Cut off the excess. So we're going to take another red balloon. I'm going to do 2 rows. Okay. So you take this, you make your spacer bubble, you wrap it around, and then you tie a knot. Now, when you tie the knot, it's supposed to go around. So now you have it wrapped around the black balloon, and you're bringing it through, and then you tie the knot, and then it's secure around this balloon. Okay? Cut off your excess, which is usually the nozzle, and then you continue on again. Now, you will need to, if you're using 4-finger bubbles or bigger, you will need multiple balloons. If you're using 2-finger bubble walls, you could probably use one 260 to go twice around. So you will need 2 balloons to do that. We're at the end. I'm not having knot tying day. Tell you the truth, this is the second time I've had to do the video. The reason why is I forgot to turn the recorder on when I was recording it. Oh! See, this is my day-to-day. But I don't mind showing mistakes that I have because it could occur to you too. It can happen. The bum thing about correcting mistakes here is that it leaves the knots on the outside. Try to tie the knot on the inside if you have a mistake like that again. Okay, let's see if we can do that knot tying this time, and you guys so I can get it tied around the balloon. Okay, so we're going to do the yellow balloon. Place it around. See, now it's wrapped around it. And I put it between my two fingers and I pull. And it ties on there. See, it is tied on there. Why? All I am doing is cutting off the nozzle here. I'm not cutting down here or anything. So it is secure. That is how it's supposed to be. And for some reason, I'm having issues. So you continue on. And I tie it again, the knot on the outside. When you do it, make sure that you're pulling and the knot's on the inside. That around. Now, if you're going to do, if you're going to continue on using the same balloon because you're using smaller bubbles, this is what you would do. This is going to come up short a little bit, but I'm going to show you because it's necessary. Now, if you're going, let's say you're using like this big of bubbles for your walls instead of the 4, and you need to continue on because you have plenty of balloon. Make that small bubble here. It's small. Then you make a larger black bubble here. And then you twist it together. That helps raise the balloon up. And then you can continue on with the remaining twisting. So I'll start making these just a little bit shorter, so it's going to look a little crooked now because I'm going to make these shorter so I can try to get all the way around. We're getting very close to the end of this. You just barely have enough and a little flexibility to finish it off. Of course, because we used smaller bubbles, it'll push it in and it will make this top area narrower. because I pull the knot this way, it forces the knot to go that way. Okay, now to finish it off, what I want to do is to make a topper in black. So we're going to if you are not able to follow along, please go back to beginning balloon basket and practice. Because once you get the basket weave down, showing you these techniques, you'll learn them faster because you know what I'm doing on getting it over. If this is your first time ever looking at a basket weave, please go to the beginning balloon basket. So let's finish this off. I got into the habit of doing it this way a long time ago, which was make all the pinch twists first, then break them off. It's kind of more of a showboaty thing because now you're like, I love doing that to people. Unless I know for sure somebody's freaking out because of that. So yeah, it's a little bit weird because we did that short so we can do that second row. But I wanted to show you that if you continue on, because you had smaller bubbles, like the 3-finger bubbles instead of the 4-finger bubbles, how you can continue on around. And it's very important to make that small bubble and then the big black bubble and wrap them together. That will bring the yellow up to the next level, and then you can continue on around. That's the only way you can use the 260 in 2 rows, is if you were doing 3-finger or 2-finger bubbles for your rows. I was doing my original, 4-finger bubbles and stuff. So, and then you can now see what happens when you make a smaller bubbles is you now have the progression of it going inward. And we'll talk about that again on another tutorial for balloon twisting and basket weaving, and how we'll start making the adjustments of big base, smaller base, and then back to big base. So you're going from baskets to vases. So right now, and then everything that you learn in these basket weave patterns, you can do in the vase patterns. So what's really cool, again, you can go to Michael Langerman at Michael Langerman YouTube, and I will put a link down below, and he shows a vase basket weave that is very nice, and you guys, if you want to, can jump straight into there. So here is the basket weave. That is how you can make the solid colors coming up and the different colors going across. I hope you enjoyed this one. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. A little bit of a goops and boops that went on today, but that's okay because it's going to show you real life situations. How do you solve it and what happens when these things occur? This is why I do very few editing pieces on things. I think it's very important sometimes for you guys to learn a bit about how to react when something goes wrong. I hope you enjoyed with your new design. Practice it, have some fun with it, make them different sizes, and of course, as I said, if you add a little green on here and make it bigger, and you have yourself an awesome top hat for a reggae festival. So thanks for watching. Thanks for being so supportive on the YouTube channel. And as I always say, practice, 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 because that's what's going to make you guys great balloon twisters. Hey, don't forget to subscribe too, and like, and do a little bit of sharing. Sharing is caring, you know. Bye-bye.